Join me and we will begin. So welcome, glad you could be here. So today we are looking at pacing ourselves in movement, regular pace, slower pace, slowest pace. So the slower we go, the more work it is, but we'll find that out by the breath. So it's time to settle in. It's time to come into the body. I call it come home to the body. And so we settle with the legs, the hips, the back, the shoulders, arms, hands, eyes closed, breath. Eyes closed and breath. We come home to the body. We're checking in. We're checking in to discover, how's it going today? Any discomfort I need to take care of. And that means no force. Pay attention to what your body's telling you. If it feels like too much, it is. Ease up and make your way through as we bring movement into all of the body for strength, for stretch, and for relax. So let's have another couple breaths here as the hands rest. And we feel the stillness and the quiet in the body. Just check in with the breath. Normal breath, that's what's going on. Normal breath. And when we slow down our movement later, we'll slow down the breath and the movement together. So we start with regular movement, lifting the hands and stretching wide. We call this one web. When we pull the fingers down, we call this one claw. When we move the joints, we call this one beak. And then paw is thumb outer in, finger squeeze, power squeeze. We start again with web. Pull down claw. Movement, quack, quack, beak, paw, thumb outer in, fingers wrap and squeeze, power squeeze, feel it, release, stretch web. Pull down claw. Movement, quackity, quack, quack, beak, paw, thumb outer in, finger squeeze, power squeeze. Let's slow it down. Open slowly to web. Pull down slowly to claw. Move through beak, slow, open, close. And then move slowly into paw, fingers, power, squeeze, feel it, release, hands to rest, have a breath. Have a breath. We move up the line to the shoulders. We're warming up the body, preparing. So the shoulders, normal breath, up, back and down, up, back and down. Up, back and down. Now one side up, back and down. The other side up, back and down. Press hands down. Have a breath. Soften. Let's slow it down. Up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. And one side up, back, and down. And the other up, back and down, and press the hands down. Feel it, soften, have a breath. So we started with a regular pace. We slowed it down. Let's see if we can put it in low gear. Slow as you can go. One time, up, back, and down. And then the shoulders, one of them, up, back, and down. And the other one, up, back, and down. Press both hands down. Feel the extra stretch. Soften the hands. Have a breath. Have a breath as we move up the line to wake up the neck. We'll leave it at a normal pace because it's already fairly slow. We begin with yes. Yes, lift the chin and tuck the chin. And saying yes. Saying yes. 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 Stretching the front. Stretching the back. Saying yes. Saying yes. Yes. And when the chin is tucked, pull it in, press the hands down, feel a bit of extra work going on, soften the hands, release the chin, come back up, and have a breath. Second part is the no. That's a twist. It's an exhale, chin to the side, Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, back. Saying no. 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 Saying no. 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 When you're back to center, pause and have a breath. The third part is the maybe so, and that is the tip of the chin up, the tip of the ear down, and we get a top side stretch till we feel it, and then we come on back. Ear down, chin up, top side stretch, feel it, and back. We call this one maybe so. 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 When you're back to the center, come to a rest and take a breath. Take a breath. Now we'll bring up the arms, goalpost arms, cactus arms. We'll start with our normal pace, which is exhale, close, inhale, open. We're stretching the back. We're contracting the back. We're moving the muscles of the back. Contract and stretch. Stretch, contract. Do a couple more. And then pause it, open, and let's see if we can slow it down. Slowly close. Slowly open. Slowest close. Slowest open. Relax and have a breath. Now we'll bring the hands overhead and pull elbows down. It's an inhale, hands up overhead. And it's an exhale, pull the elbows down toward the ribs. Inhale up. Exhale, pull down. Come back to neutral. Let's see if we can slow this down. Come up slowly. Come down slowly. Again, up slowly. Down slowly. Last one, as slow as you can go. And then we'll release and bring the fingers to touch and circle those elbows. Draw circles, small circles or big ones. One side small, one side big. See if we can do that. And then pause, go the other way. Small circles, big circles. Teasing the brain. Pause here. Now circle both of them the same size. Small and big. Big and small. Circle the other way. Small and big. Big and small. Come back to rest. Bring the hands to touch. Bring the hands down. Elbows go wide. Press the hands as hard as you can press and soften. Press again. You're building bone density in the wrist and soften. Press again. Press as hard as you can press. Feel it all the way up into the shoulders. Soften. Have a breath. Let's rotate the wrists and stretch the wrist. Rotate out. Feel stretch at the top. Rotate up. Rotate in. Feel stretch at the other side. And up. And stretching. And stretching. Rotating. Rotating. When you're back to the center, pause again and press as hard as you can press. Feel it. And release. Release. Have a breath. Have a breath. Close the eyes. Close the eyes and picture the length of the spine from the base of the skull all the way to the tailbone. We'll be bringing in stretch and then contract. So we start with the stretch. We drop the chin and feel the neck stretch. We bring the hands just over the knees and feel the ribs stretch. We slide the hands deeper down the line as the stretch moves down the spine. See how far below it goes. Pause here and feel it. Okay. Come on back. Hands to rest. Now we stretch the front. We pull the elbows back. We lift the ribs and lift the chin, the whole front end stretch. Feel it. And then tuck again. The stretch moves to the neck, to the ribs and down the spine, all the way down the line. Feel the stretch. Feels good to me. Okay, come on back. Hands to rest. Pull the elbows back. Lift the rib cage, lift the chin. Feel the stretch in the front of the body. Tuck the chin, slide the hands. Again, the stretch moves down the spine. Working the muscles in the back of the body, stretch. The front of the body, stretch. Pull elbows back. Lift ribs, lift chin. Pause, feel it. And tuck one more time. Slide hands all the way down the line and stay. Feel it. Is it more on the right side or the left? More in the upper, middle, or low? Different for each. Exactly right for you. The stretch finds the tightest place. That's the teaching. Okay, come on back to rest. Now we bring the work to the core, and we will be working with a normal pace, slower pace, and slowest. So let's cross one leg over the other. Let's bring up the arms. Here's your normal pace. Exhale back, inhale up. A few. Normal pace, exhale back, inhale up. Release the hands, take a breath. Now we're going to slow it down. So count silently, keeping the exhale back and the inhale up the same pace. Inhale up. Now exhale, come back, 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 come up, 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 up. And again, back, 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 up, 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 up. Release the hands. Have a breath. Let's do one more as slow as you can go. Go back and up. Bring up the arms. Slow as you can go. And when you're back up, release. Change out the legs. Other foot on top. We return to normal pace. Bring up the arms. Swing them to one side. Normal pace. A few. When you're up, come to a rest, take a breath. Let's do two at a slower pace. Bring up the arms, count silently. Inhale and exhale the same slow pace. Movement the same slow pace. When you're back up, release the arms. Our final will be the slowest you can go. Just one time. And then swing the arms around, and we begin again with our normal pace. Exhale back and inhale, lift. When you're up, pause. Reset pace for slower. 2 times here. Okay, have a breath. Reset pace 1 time as slow as you can go. Counting silently. Exhale slow. Inhale up slow. And then release and release. And there's a resting place. We open the legs, hands to rest, fold forward, relax. Relax and just feel the breath and enjoy the stretch. See where you feel it. More left or right, more high or low, different for each. As we stay in this wonderful forward bend stretch with the breath free and the chin dropped, just hang out here. A few more breaths. Okay, press the hands, come back up. Now, both hands on one knee, aim the nose, lean toward the hands. Feel the stretch down the side of the back as we hang out here. Just feeling the stretch develop and deepen and lengthen as you stay. There's no work. The body does all the weight moving forward. You just hang out and notice the sensation of stretch. Okay, let's press the hands and come back up. Check it out. Other side, hand to the thigh, hand on top. Aim the nose, lean. Lean toward it. Let it play out all on its own. So it may be completely different on this side. So one side is typically tighter than the other. That'll be the slower side to yield. It'll have more sensation, more feeling of stretch in the tighter side. Just see what you notice. Coming to a few more breaths here as we stay and feel that intensity of stretch, side of the back. Final breath, press the hands, come back up, one hand to each side, lean forward. Now slide slowly side and back, other side and forward, and keep on. Slow pace. Make it comfortable as we massage the hips on the inside, lubricating, hydrating, and nourishing. Movement does it. Next time forward, come to a rest. Come to a rest and pause there and have a breath. And then slide other side and back and keep it up. Pace that works for you. Feeling it in the inner legs, feeling it across the low back, feeling it in the hips. Just see, different for each. Next time forward, come to a rest, pause, and just enjoy the stretch. Drop the chin. Feel it and release. Come back up, bring the legs back. Now we bring the work into the legs. We'll start with our normal pace and then we will slow it down and you will see it's much more work going slow. Much more work going slow. So we're situated in the chair, preparing for our series that strengthens the quads. And the series goes like this. Lift, extend, lift, release. Up, out, up, and down. Keep on going. Your own pace. Normal breath, normal pace. Kick high or low. Kick fast or slow. We will later come to slow. Finish the set you're on. Come to a rest. Now let's look at some slow. Lifting slow. Count silent. Extend. Lift again. Slow release down. And the other side. Again, another one at slow. Final one as slow as you can go. And guess what? We get to rest. Cross one foot over the other, slide the hands over the knees and down, stay. So slow is more work. You'll feel it in the breath. You feel it in some fatigue in the legs. That's good. That's your resilience, keeping everything working. So we hang out here and just feel the stretch. Neck, across the back, down the spine. See where you feel it. Different for each. Couple more breaths. Okay, now this front leg, bring it up higher, lean toward the knee, and the stretch moves across the low back and into the hip, and hang out here. Just feel the intensity of the stretch. And we'll compare it to the other side, because typically one side is tighter than the other in this stretch, and it's not easy for anybody. Couple more breaths here. Okay, let's release and bring this first foot down, bring the other one across, Hands over knees, drop the chin. Return to the basic stretch. Neck, back, spine. See where you feel it as we stay and feel the breath is settled. Breath is quieting. Breath is coming back to resting place. Couple more breaths here. And then we'll deepen and change the dimension of this stretch by bringing that front foot up and leaning toward the knee, leaning toward the shin, feeling the stretch, cross the low back into the hip. Final breath here. So we'll bring it down, preparing to stand. So nose over toes, power muscles do the job. Come and stand. Find mountain. Checklist, relax the toes, relax the knees. Tailbone tuck for some. Extension crown for all. Shoulders up, shoulders back, shoulders down. Feel it, solid and steady. Feel it, strong and still. The mountain, Tadasana. One more breath here and release. Now we're moving into the forward bend with the knees soft and the back bend. So your own comfortable pace, and we will at the end we'll slow it down, but just make it your own. Make it your own. This is your care for the back. If the back is cranky, take a moment, do a few, it works. So you're moving at your own natural, comfortable pace. Forward bend, back bend. Okay, pause in the forward bend. Let's see if we can count slowly and come up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lean back. Come down. 2, 3, 4. Stay. Breath free. Final breath. Come back up to stand. We move into spinal twist. So our objective is to rotate the shoulders. We have to keep the knees unlocked to let that happen. Arms can be behind, alongside, or forward, whatever works best for you. Knees unlocked, side, side. Coming into twist, moving the breath, natural pace. Bringing movement into the spine and the muscles of the back, keeping everything on track to move, to lubricate, to hydrate. Yes, keeping everything working. Keep the knees unlocked. That unlocks the back. When we lock the knees, the back seizes up a bit. So we're going to finish this series side, side, slow down, slow down, slow down, come back to still, release for mountain. Once more, checklist, toes, knees, tailbone, crown, shoulders up, back and down. Feel it again, solid and steady. Feel it strong and still, the mountain, Tadasana. Feel the breath. Final breath here. We will release. It's leg stretch. We're bringing the hands to the seat of the chair, folding from the hips, softening the knees, stretching those legs. Stretching those legs. They always need it. They work every step you take. So we're stretching the legs, enjoying that stretch. Let's pause here. So now we're dropping the hips back and down, and we're going to fingers touch the chair or lift away. We're going to make this slow. Come down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come up. 2, 3, 4. Come down. 2, 3, 4. Come up. 2, 3, 4. One more. Down. 2, 3, 4. And up. 2, 3, 4. Return to the stretch and check in with the breath. Check in with the breath because that was work. And the breath is telling you, yeah, that was hard work. That took a lot of energy and it builds a lot of strength. So we just hang out here and stretch these legs and hang out with the breath. Enjoy the stretch. A few more breaths here. Okay, let's pause. So now we're going to bring the hips back and down and stay a few and then come up halfway and stay a few. So let's come down. Fingers touch or lift away, stay. Come up halfway, stay. Come up all the way and finish with the stretch. Finish with the stretch, but do check in. Feel the breath is heavier. That was work. That was work. This is stretch. Final breath here. So we'll release and stand and prepare for side stretch. The breath will remain free. The legs are wide. The knees are unlocked. The hand can slide. So keep the knees unlocked. Bring up the outside arm. Slide the arm up and over. Slide the hand down the chair. Feel the rib stretch. Feel it. And come back. Bring this hand behind the head. Tip this elbow up and tip the elbow back. Soften the knees. Slide the hand down and stay breath free. On the inhale, lift. And the exhale, release. Turn the chair around or turn around for the other side. Legs are wide. Legs are wide. Knees unlocked. Hand can slide. So we position the outside arm. Then we slide the arm up and over as we slide the hand down the side and feel the rib stretch. And come back. The hand behind the head. The knees unlock. Elbow up, elbow back. Slide hand down, stay, deeper stretch. Final breath. Come back up. Release the arm. Release the leg. Let's challenge the balance. One foot in front. Hold focus. Hold focus. So feel the wobbles, the toes, the arches, the lower legs, the knees, wherever you feel it. Okay, let's change sides. Other foot in front. Focus, hold. Check it out. Where do you feel the wobbles? Those are the corrections. And the corrections are stabilizing the body. Your body always wants to stabilize itself. Final breath, we'll release, and we'll reposition the chair and bring, let the inside leg forward, outside leg wider and back. We'll find the alignment of the front knee. When it's bent, you can see the toes over that knee. So we'll be working with a flow series, 2 at the regular pace, 2 at the slower pace, and 2 at the slowest. So here's the regular pace. Here's how this will go. Inhale, bend the knee, sweep the arm up. Exhale, sweep the arm behind, fold down. Bend the knee, sweep the arm back up, and back to the start. Have a breath. Again, normal pace. Bend, lift, sweep, and fold. Bend, lift, back to the start. Have a breath. Slower, counting silently to yourself. Come up slowly. Fold, sweep slowly. Back up slowly. And return to the start, slow. Again, same pace. Slow on the lift. Slow on the fold. Slow on the return, lift. And to the release. have a breath. Final two, as slow as you can go, different for each. Just be your own perfect choice when you're ready. Two at your slowest comfortable. Back to the start. We change sides. Turn around or turn your chair around. Inside foot forward, outside foot wide and back. Alignment, toes visible over the bent knee. It's the same series, the second side, and it is regular pace, slower pace, slowest pace. Regular pace. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold down. Back up and to the start. Second one, normal pace, lift, fold, lift, start. Now slow it down. Slower pace, counting silently. And again at this pace. Then our final two, as slow as you can go, different for each. No fighting with the breath, no forcing the breath, as slow as you can comfortably go. Final set. Slow as you can go. So we'll release and come to a resting place, stretch, hands to the back of the chair, step back, soft knees fold, relax. Relax in this forward bend. Feel the breath. Feel the stretches. Hang out here. Relax. So we're starting stretches for the shoulders and the arms, the hips and the legs. And the next thing we'll do is stand and lift those legs. So we're stretching them first. Give them a little break. And then we'll work them. And then we'll stretch them again. Coming to the final breaths here. Okay, let's stand. Move closer to the chair. This is the one where we lift the leg and bring it down. We'll be working with multiple sets of normal pace. Lean in and begin. Inhale up, exhale down. Keep on going. Final set. Come to a rest. Now we're going to reset the pace. We're going to do 4 sets at the slower. Come up, counting silently, and down silently. Up again, and down. Again, up and down. Up and down. 2 more sets at this pace. Resisting gravity, coming down just as slowly as you come up. When you're down, come to a rest, have a breath. So we'll do 1 more set as slow as you can go, counting silently, no force. One set. When you're down, step back, relax. Once more, feel stretch. Once more, feel breath. Slow is more work, reflected in the breath. And so we're just having a resting place, stretching the legs after all that work. Feeling arm, shoulder, back stretch too. Couple more breaths here. And we're ready to stand and work with our other balance challenge, the one that says stand on one foot, other one front or behind. Hold focus. Discover wobbles. Discover corrections. Discover how your body stabilizes itself. And then we will change sides. Other side, see if that was your best side. Typically, the body picks its best side first. See what's true for you. Holding focus. Where the mind goes, the body will follow. And we are ready to release, and we are ready to sit down. Come into the chair and fold forward and relax. Relax. Feel the back stretch. Feel the breath. We're going to hang out here for a few breaths, and then we're going to come into our spinal twist. Okay, let's come up to sit. Bring the hand across. Bring the other hand down behind. Press that hand that's across and lengthen the spine. Now, gradually and gently, deepen your way. With each exhale breath, opening the path to deepening that twist. Final breath here. Release the chin forward. Release the hands. Come back to center. Have a breath. Other side. Hand across. Hand down behind. Press and lengthen spine. With the exhales, gradual and gentle, deepening of the rotation of the shoulders, deepening the twist. We're ready to release the head forward and release the hands, release the shoulders, release back to center and fold and relax. Drop the chin. Feel the breath. So our final series, working with the body, is the sweep the arms up and contract the muscles of the back. We will be working with our same pattern of movement, regular pace, slower and slowest. So when you're ready, drop the arms down. We're starting with a regular pace, multiple lifts. Press up, peel up, lift the chin. And exhale down, stretch. Press up, peel up, lift the chin. And release down and stretch. Keep on going. Your own comfortable pace. It's an inhale, press up, peel up, lift the chin. And exhale down and stretch the back. A couple more. On this one, stay. Pulse the hands, pulse the hands, pulse the hands, and now down and have a breath. Let's move it into slower movement. Slower movement on the press up, peel up, and on the exhale down. Count silently, come up. Same count, come down. Keep on going, same pace, come up slowly. Same pace, come down slowly. A couple more. On this one, when you're up, stay. And pulse. And pulse. And pulse. And pulse. And release down and stay and have an extra breath. So our final one time, as slow as you can go. Come up as slow as you can go. And the same on the come down, as slow as you can go. Release the breath. Now, press up, peel up, bring one arm forward, our asymmetrical stretch, stretch, stretch. And everything down. Have a breath. Press up again. Bring the other arm forward for your stretch, stretch, stretch. Then down. Hands to the thighs. Breath is free. Stretch here, relax here. Final breath. Come back up to sit. Come back up to sit. Get comfortable in the chair with the legs and the hips, with the back, the shoulders, the arms, with the hands resting down. We're going into eye movements. Eye movements. So let the hands rest. Eyes are closed. Picture the giant clock dial. Open the eyes to the 12 and bring them around to the 3, down to the 6, up for the 9, and back to the 12. Close the eyes. Have a breath. Open again at 12. Go the other way. 9, 6, 3, 12 again. Close the eyes. Have a breath. The diagonal line of stretch for the eyes, we open and bring them from the 10 to the 4, a few. Feel it in the eyes. Pause, close, center, have a breath. The other diagonal line open from the 8 to the 2, a few. Pause, close, center, and relax. Our final eye movement is called focal point. We extend arm, extend thumb, and the focal point begins with look at the tip of the nose. We shift the focal point to the thumb, stare at it really hard. Shift the focal point far away, then back to the thumb and back to the nose, and repeat, feeling the exercise in the eye muscles. Okay, let's pause, close, and release. Release the arm, get comfortable, settled with the back and the hips. Bring hands together, rub palms, build up heat in the palms as you rub and press. Rub and press, heat in the palms, then now cup the palms over the eyes. Let the eyes relax. Warm, dark, soft, relax. We'll bring the fingertips to the bridge of the nose and stroke out to the temples with a very light touch. Feel it. Pause at temples. Draw your fingertips down from the temples to the jaw, then to the chin. Let the hands come to rest on the legs with the palms open. Eyes are closed. Wiggle the back comfortable if you need. Find the breath. Find the movement of your breath. And on the exhale, bring the fingers gently in. On the inhale, stay. On the exhale, let the fingers open. On the inhale, stay. Close on the exhale. Inhale, stay. Open on the exhale. Inhale, stay. It's exhale, close. Inhale, stay. Exhale, open, release movement, stay in stillness. Final breath here, lift the arms, open wide, cross pat yourself on the back for taking care for another day, and I thank you and see you next time.